everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kathy Jarvis and you're at Country Girl, and today I'm talking about the fall garden. It's the last week of July, 1st of August, in that time period that we need to start thinking about putting in the fall garden. Now in my zone 6 we have approximately 80 days before the first frost is predicted. So I went through my seeds and I found things that would be ready within 60 to 65 days. That way it gives me a little bit, another extra week play period in case the frost comes early. And I went out early this morning. We had a nice cool breeze, and this garden was still a little bit in the shade. It gets a little bit shade in the morning and then it gets the hot sun the rest of the day. And I finished planting the fall garden outside. I still have the parts in the greenhouse to do, but the outside one is done. I'm not so worried about the ones inside the greenhouse because the greenhouse extends that period a little bit longer. Not much, but just a little. Especially if I put a hoop inside, a small mini hoop inside the big greenhouse. So, what did I plant today? I planted some cauliflower. This says it's 60 days to harvest. I planted some broccoli, which is 48 days to harvest. I planted those in one bed, and I have an insect cover ordered that's supposed to be here by this week. It will go over this bed to protect the little ones as they're coming up. And it'll only have to be on there for a little bit because cool weather will not come in and all the bugs will be gone. The next thing I planted was, in the other bed, was some peas. And these are 63 days to harvest. And with the peas, I also planted some sweet corn. Now a lot of people think it's too late to plant sweet corn. But if you look, you will find sweet corn that's early, meaning it doesn't take us long to be ready to harvest. And this one is called Silver and Gold, and it only takes 65 days to harvest. So I planted some of that with the peas. I also planted some cucumbers and some more summer squash in the other beds. And they also were within the time period. I don't have those out. So, other things that I could have planted, but which I'm saving for the greenhouse, are my beets, the cabbages, carrot. The carrots are actually going to go into the bucket garden. I need to go out and plant those yet today. I put kale, lettuce, radishes, rocket, which is also a type of lettuce. My Swiss chard, I can plant more of that, although what I've got there is doing fine, and it will continue to grow in the cooler weather. So if I may not plant more of that. Turnips, I'm on my third wave of turnips, so I'll be planting more of them. Broad beans, which I won't be planting. Garlic, plant that usually in October, and I'll plant that probably in the greenhouse as well. Spinach, what else? Your broccoli rabe, I'll be planting that in the greenhouse. My zucchini, well, I'll plant another zucchini inside the greenhouse also probably. My first batch of zucchinis, I had 6 of them growing beautifully, and the squash vine borer got into them. And I've only got one out there. I got one outside in the main greenhouse, in the main garden, and one in the greenhouse that I'm hoping will give me some zucchinis. But the one in the greenhouse I do have to self-fertilize. So that is what I am planting today, or what I've already planted today. And I watered everything in. Like I said, I've got to do the carrots yet. But I think my fall garden is pretty much planted and ready to go. Now it's just sitting back and waiting for them to germinate, which will take about 7 days. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Give it a thumbs up. Remember, if you're watching it on Facebook, to go to YouTube and hit the subscribe button there and the like button there, the thumbs up button. Share it with your friends. And remember, dream big and follow that dream. Bye.